Ghosts have overrun the colony. I repeat, overrun the colony. We're running out of air and people are dying. Send the Marines. Send anyone.
Okay, I'm just gonna say that everything I said and I forgot. So, I got the thing going off, the fire detector, so I'm gonna try to make this video quick because the battery isn't working. But apparently, there's been no advertisement for this game. This is Fireteam Elite's brand new trailer. We're gonna look at the trailer and all the other screenshots. Okay, so we got Doc. Okay, hold on. So we got some returning classes there. We got Doc. This possibly... I've seen a little bit of a trailer from the official Discord. And I think this is Doc. This might be Assault. No, this is Doc. This might be Ranger or a new class, and maybe Assault, because Assault is like ungodly great. If you know how to use Assault, and he is like stupidly broken. Okay, so we got Devastator.
Sorry I'm late.
Oh, we might have 4 players now instead of 3. Oh, we have 4 players. Let's actually go! Okay, so I don't know what class this is supposed to be. So we got a new Xenomorph. Looks like we have a turret. We got a Pouncer. Which, by the way, terrible idea to put a turret next to somebody. And the turret just sprays the person down. Okay, shotgun. Looks like it's pretty good, pretty powerful. Okay, that's Flax. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I end up really hating when they put enemies with guns in like horror type shooting, and I don't mean like the game has an identity. Aliens don't shoot. They have projectiles and stuff, but they typically don't shoot. And if you're gonna make an alien, at least like make it able to shoot and run. That would be interesting. It was kind of hard to say what class that was. Okay, so it looks like we got a robot, which they're bringing in robots. So that makes me to believe that there's maybe some rogue AI. Okay, so we got a freeze mine that actually freezes. In hindsight, if you were frozen solid instantly, you would die. You would literally die so quickly. Okay, so we got a melee class. And then we got the mutations back. Okay. So we're gonna look at some of these. And looks like normal, Devastator. I'm trying to figure out what this backpack does. Each class has its own backpack. Okay, I can't tell because some of these are like obviously screenshots. So we do have a melee or a melee type weapon. Okay. Okay, quiet piggy. Looks like we have some new type of juggernaut enemy. And this could just be a boss instead of like a sub boss or a really tough enemy. Um, hmm. Okay. You can't look at people's comments. So, oh, okay, so we got more information. We got the duelist. What's this? Okay, so this is DLC. This was the trailer I watched. I don't know why. Okay. Okay. So it looks like some type of grasping enemy. We got the charger. And I think there was a turret that came with the class, right? It was really fast. I remember seeing like a, there it is. So it looks like it shoots grenades. Yeah, so it looks like it shoots grenade launcher. This might be probably the new assault class. Because assault really, well, I guess none of them really had gadgets outside of like I'm trying to remember their name, like tactical, I think there was. The engineer class, but this might be the engineer class. But it looks like assault. So, assault was kind of like the perfect all-around class because it did kind of everything you needed a class to do. Okay, so the premium edition, Fireteam Elites, base game, Herrick's Modo Pest Pack, Ripley's Hive Exterminator Pack. I don't know what these are. Okay, blah blah blah. Herrick's Mondo Pest Pack. Mondo Pest Pack Modified Pulse Rifle. Herrick's Mondo Pest Weapon Color Variants. 9 Herdo Pest Exclusive Decals. I hope these are the default skins, because these are ass. Like, these are straight ass. I like the bodies, sorta. But, like, I feel like Fireteam Elite's outfits were a lot better. These suck. These don't look very great. How much do they want for that? I gotta look for the price, but these are not that great looking. Hondo's Pest Free. Okay, they're at least better. I could kind of give them some credit. Pest packs, weapon color variants. I feel like these shouldn't be colors. In my opinion, my eyes are watering pretty bad. I feel like they should be. What's the word? I feel like they should be models that we could change the colors on. Okay, these are decals. Eat Hot Lead. Okay, that one's okay. Sally, I don't know what the reference that is. Audio Suckers, that one's okay. Vloosh. Mondo Punch. It's brewski time. Seriously, that should have just been time to heat you up. Or hot under the collar. Or hot on the collar. Ripley's exterior. Okay, I'm not gonna look at that just yet. Because that haircut made me say, what are those? In my brain. This pack is themed by Ellen Ripley's appearance from the 1986 blockbuster hit Alien. Wait, what was the other one from then? It includes the base and following DLCs from the broader Alien universe. It's now available on August 25th, which hasn't came out yet. As of Aliens, it's $20. Upgrade. Wait, Alien DLC is also available as it's $19. Okay. Piggy speaks. Okay, so blah blah anniversary. Does it explain what the Mondo pack is? Okay, we'll just skip that. So this is from the 1998 Equip Ripley's modified pulse rifle featuring a very surprise and further customization. Customize your Marine with exclusive decals and more. The pack also includes Ripley's Hive Exterminator model pulse rifle, Ripley's Hive Exterminator weapon decal, Ripley's Hive Exterminator bundle. Okay, let's see what we got here. I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. But I hope the weapons get more custom. Okay, that's just ugly. That is just ugly. I mean, seriously, dude, are you even trying with the one on the left? The one on the left doesn't even look like you tried. I guess no. This is DLC. This is stuff you have to pay for. I really hope that. I really hope these are models and not skin colors. I really hope, because if that's the case, that's very disappointing. Because, like, let's say I want to make this, like, gold, right? I don't get the skin. I could have to use, like, the default. Which, I guess in third person is not going to be really a thing, but still. Ripley's, okay, these ones are better than Mondo ones, like, right off the bat. Right off the bat. Where did you get it? It's inside the room. Get away. Ripley. Rip. That one's pretty good. Jonesy's Crew. That's pretty good. LV4, or well, it's technically LV-426 Survivor. Only way to be sure. Yeah, that looks AI, to be honest. I'm not even gonna lie. That does look very AI. And then we got Get Away From Her, You Bitch, which is a classic line. This doesn't tell me anything. Like, if I looked at this and you told me to guess what game this is from, I would have no idea. I would probably think like Saints Row. Okay, so we got additional DLC. The Alien Fireteam brings back Alien Romus AFE2 with the Reigns Jacket Star Pack, available to all editions on August 25th, blah blah blah. The Rain Pack delivers a modified cryo weapon. Signature colony. Okay, so we got a cryo weapon, signature colony outfit, and a full loadout of traits, perks, augments, and decals and colorways to fine tune your survival style. Rain Jackson's Star Pack equips Marines with an iconic loadout from fans of Aliens Romulus. I never saw that movie, so I kind of watched like part of it and turned off. Include exclusive weapon, outfit, and more inspired by Marina Rain's Rain, end quote. Well, technically that's rain. I know they really need to do the end quote or quote, because I'm not really quoting somebody. Katarine God, sorry. Essential for Xeno threat. Okay, this is better. I like this a lot better. It looks better than the other one. So this is the cryo weapon. Okay. Okay, this weapon does not look that great, but I do like the kind of white, jackety, messed up, thing. I don't know why they. I feel like if you look at both the weapons, they just stop like right here. So I don't know why they do that. Prevent the lung. Property of Wayland. Jackson's Landing. Jackson Star. Mining Hauler. Yowaga. See the sunrise. We save ourselves. Jackson Star Mining Colony. Okay, we got Duelist Showcase. And we're gonna turn that to hell down. Oh my god, that's so loud. Okay, so we have a new class, the Duelist class. Which is like, okay, so I know someone's gonna be like, duh. Weapons. So we got the heavy rifle, which accuracy is kind of eh. Stability's good. The damage fall off. Okay, that's not terrible. Oh, we're gonna be fighting like big areas? Okay, yeah, I could see that. Okay, whoever's playing this is not doing a very good job. They've got the revolver rifle. I'm not reading the beginning of that. I mean, accuracy, yeah. Wow, its fall off is like terrible. It just stops. Oh, okay, never mind. I stopped it. Okay, I'm gonna say this right now, but in my opinion, rifles suck in Fireteam Elite. I've tried using them. Nobody ever uses them. They feel like they should be powerful, but they just suck. Like, for the fire rate, they are terrible. Like, they are so bad. Perks. Okay, let's see what we got. So dealing damage grants you a stack of stay on target, which increases your damage by 2% up to 20%. Stacks fall off when you stop dealing damage. I think a cool option if you want to make like a class, like the game feel kind of unique, is take away the classes and make it so you can only have like one stay on target or one thing like this, like one major thing, but you can build up with other like skill trees. Wait, okay, so I know I should have like paused it there. So we have the sticky grenade, which is right here. So this is supposed to be the assault class. Okay. Grants you 10% movement speed and 20% stun recovery. Increases the duration on stay on target by 50%. Okay, that's a must-have. Abilities. There we go. Okay, burst configuration, duelist kit ability. Okay, so the burst has augmentation. So we got frag configuration, which probably means when you hit an enemy, it probably explodes. Then we got modified ability. So this is obviously shooting faster, and so this is probably doing more damage. Okay. Also, it kind of makes it to a shotgun. Shrapnel grenade, dualistic ability. Oh wait, what was the first one? Okay, what was that? I guess we wind back there again. So we got the burst, and then we got the sniper. So I think the sniper is more like a charge shot. Then we got the shrapnel grenade. I mean, to be fair, if aliens exploded with acid, I probably wouldn't want to use shrapnel. Especially if they're getting like dangerously close. That's a good way for your teammate to hit one of them and end up splashing acid all over the place and hitting you in return with shrapnel, which just seems like a very dumb idea, in my opinion. Okay, so we got kind of the grenade launcher. So it goes with a 20 damage. So it looks like you shoot the grenade out. And then we have the sticky one, which, honestly, if they got rid of the sticky grenade, I would have probably not bought the game. Because, like, the sticky grenade on Assault was ridiculously good if you know how to use it. Because you had this perk where if you hit an enemy, they basically get stunned. So what you can do is you could hit an enemy with it, and it stuns the enemy, and this also counts with Devastator's perk, where you do 20% more damage to the enemy. So you basically just shred warriors like they're nothing. If you have a flamethrower, you just shred warriors like they're nothing. If everyone focus fires on that warrior, it's like dead in like 5 seconds. Or 5 to like 2 seconds, depending on what your team build is. So we got the sticky grenade. And then this looks like the cluster grenade and remote detonator. So they kind of went with the cluster one. This was DLC in the first one. And it kind of makes sense because you had this very garbage, like, flame grenade thing you poof in front of you and it sucked. Like, it was awful. I think what they should have did was replace it with the impact grenade, but the impact grenade had a bigger radius and basically spread fire all over the place to stick on enemies, and then kept the sticky grenade for that purpose, but you get 2 of them. Okay, so, I mean, the good thing is we have, like, so many trailers that we could watch. And all this information is out, so now I'm seeing it for the first time and I'm reading it. Chinese match keys. Okay. Already in the server. Okay, let's look at Marauder. That's a new class. Or this is Devastator. Oh my god. I have to keep turning down the volume or the game is going to be screaming in my ear. Okay, let's go back to that. So we got the Marauder. And I feel like, don't get me wrong, I like the idea of them fixing classes, but like, I really, really wish. I really wish that, like, well, one, this game got a lot more advertisement. That's the big thing. And two, I really, really wish that the game just fixed these problems in the first one. Marauder's kit ability, blast cannon. Okay, so that's basically just Devastator from the first one. That's not anything like ooh-ah, you know. Okay, so he gets a thermal cannon, which is basically a flamethrower, which I don't feel like a weapon should be an ability. And I know that sounds a little like strange, like, oh, but you have a turret, and the turret's a gadget in the first one, but it's like, yeah, but it's like only tactician can spawn turrets like freely on a timer. No other class can do that. And like the thing is like it made sense. So we have Titan rockets. Okay, that's a great way to kill yourself. So we have rocket mines and fire. Okay, do they show the fire? Okay, so that's the fire, but they don't really show it well. I keep forgetting about the fucking fire detector, so every time it says low battery, it spooks the shit out of me. So that it sounds like someone talking in the background. And I'm home alone, so I'm like, what? Killing an enemy grants a stack of rampage at 25 stacks. Your fire rate, reload speed, and movement speed are greatly increased, but your stability is decreased, lasted seconds. I mean, I guess that's good, but the problem with that is like, okay, so let's say I kill 25 enemies, right? Then that's gonna proc for 8 seconds. So that's just so unreliable. Now, if I can turn that on and off, like for example, I just killed 25 enemies, and there's just a bunch of fodder, and I want to waste all my damage killing a bunch of fodder, which I already killed. Now I literally have to like fucking sit here and basically like if that's like timed, you have to time that so well that's just gonna suck. Because like if it's like I kill 25 enemies and then it procs and then 8 seconds later I gotta kill 25 more enemies, that fucking sucks. Because the problem is like now if I have to fight a bigger enemy, I have to kill 25 more enemies to get the full damage, and that just sucks. Getting hit by a melee attack triggers a concussion mine, knocks back most nearby enemies, and it occur every 30 seconds. Okay. That's another thing I would probably rework too. If enemies grab me, I get a concussion mine that knocks enemies away. Okay, so we got a flamethrower. Okay. That was kind of disappointing. Yeah. So cannon, portable. Feeling like carrying a portal. carrying a portal flamethrower. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. Equip with cannon and cook the Xenos to a crisp. I just thought of Kit Bogan saying, "Is this crisp?" Titan, shut the fuck up, Biggie. It's like a horror movie villain. It just sits there and you completely forget about it, and then it starts talking, and you're like, shut the fuck up. To do some to set traps, equip the rocket mines. I like the rocket mines, but I feel like you would have to know where enemies are going to spawn from. Okay, since we already just saw that. So now we have Exploder Xenos, which I do like their new look. They kind of look like they stole from, what's that game? Rainbow Six Siege Outbreak. The DLC. Or not DLC. Wait, so they only show 2 classes? Pathogen. I mean, it would have been cooler if you just had the Xenos head like right here, and then you had the mouth. That would have been more interesting of a design concept. Applicants must fulfill at least 3 of the following content types. Stream at least 15 times in the last 90 days. Okay. VODs must be viewable. So I think you must be able to see the person. Must average 15 concurrent viewers. Oh, yeah. Post at least 15 videos in the last 90 days. Platform includes TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels. Post form video content. Produce 6 to 9 videos, each 15 minutes. Last 90 days. Okay, so that's not that bad. Write at least 6 articles or guides in the last 90 days. Okay, this part I don't understand. Why do I need to write articles? Produce at least 6 podcast episodes in the last 90 days. Oh, I guess this is like, you don't have to do all of this. Let's just do what, like some of these. Combined following of at least 5,000 across all platforms. Post at least 15 social posts in the last 90 days. Damn, that's like a fucking requirement. Warden is a frontline brawler and zone controller. Fireteam should split up and engage this heavy threat from multiple angles. Well, I think there's 4 of us now, so that's gonna be interesting. First mission gameplay. First preview. Well, we kind of saw a preview. Let's look at this video. Okay.
Here it comes.
I'm Ryan McCaffrey. Welcome to IGN. We are playing Aliens Fireteam Elite 2. You're watching an entire chunk of mission gameplay here. I'm joined by Chris,
Chris?
Fire turned on. Oh, we're getting flanked, guys.
Okay, wouldn't we just shot Chris in the face right there, thankfully.
That's a love tap.
Yeah, exactly. Just a little peck on the cheek.
Okay, so we do have a tactician, and we do have medic back. I don't know why we didn't see any of that.
Corners here.
Yeah.
Why are you walking?
Now each class has a couple special abilities, which you can see on our HUDs down on the bottom row there. And for the medic, I've got, which I'm sure we'll see before too long. Right now we're all holding up pretty well, but I've got a little deployable healing radius, as well as is it adrenaline, guys? Is that what my
Adrenaline, yeah.
one is? Yeah. So Nick, talk to me about art direction on this game compared to the first one. Are you kind of looking to just go more detailed, more in depth, or was there sort of a distinct? Oh, speaking of distinct, this xenomorph is not your garden variety xeno.
When it comes to the enemies, we're trying to bring back some of the favorites from the first one, but in general, with the art direction, we're trying to make sure that we're hitting the familiar Aliens brand feel. So this level's our prologue. It hopefully looks familiar to you. It should feel a little bit like Hadley's Hope, not literally Hadley's Hope. But if you got a little bit of familiarity feeling, we feel like we're doing the right thing. And then it gets a little different and weirder from here on out. And hopefully you'll see some things that are new. It's a Fireteam, but we wanted to start with something that felt alien. One of the things we're doing is something a little bit more cinematic.
What the hell is that alien
doing? A lot
doing?
more atmospheric than we did before. So we're using steam and fog to help cover some of the combat as part of the gameplay experience, as well as just looking pretty cool.
Well, it looks super clean. It's running great, even in this pre-release version. All right, we've got a whole bunch more of them.
I missed.
I should probably not stand in their acidic blood. Bad idea.
Bad idea. Bad idea. So one of the things you'll notice that sometimes when I kill stuff with this plasma gun, they'll have little red embers. That's letting you know that the fire damage type is working, and that's one of the big improvements we've got in this.
We're
in this game is that
gonna
we've got
take the captions off.
More damage.
I want to see what this
So
melee
one of the things
was.
You'll notice that sometimes when I kill stuff with this.
It's a Fireteam, but we wanted to start with something that felt. I missed.
I should probably not stand in their acidic blood. Bad idea.
Is that we've got we've included more damage types. So is that we've got embers. That's letting you know that they
Whole bunch more of them.
I missed.
I should probably not stand in their acidic blood. Bad idea.
Bad idea. Bad idea. So one of the things you'll notice that sometimes when I kill stuff with this plasma gun, they'll have little red embers. That's letting you know that the fire damage type is working, and that's one of the big improvements we've got in this game is that we've got we've included more damage types. So this, Derek, you want to go through the damage types real quick?
Ooh, ow. Well, I'm getting low too.
Oh, I'm gonna throw down some help right here, Ryan. By the way.
It sucks playing.
Yeah, I'm gonna die.
Get the health packs right over there, guys.
Oh, yeah, good idea. Grab yourself the help pack. We got several damage types in Fireteam Elite 2. We have the fire damage type that Cross just went over there. We have electric, we have piercing, and we have one or two extra towards the end of the game.
Wait, so wait, hold on. So it gives you temporary health? What? That sucks. I hate when games do this. Temporary health sucks ass. It sucked ass in Vermintide. It sucks ass. Maybe on like a higher difficulty I can understand temporary health. But like, in general, it fucking sucks ass. Because you're not healing the other person. You're just giving them temporary health. So where if they get slapped or they don't get attacked at all, like, they just don't have the health. And it's so, basically, let's say I cover this guy, right? I cover this guy, medic, right? And an alien comes behind him and he only has 10 health. He's gonna just get downed again by one alien. Just give this guy the health.
Called more.
Or it's just gonna make the doc fucking useless, because nobody really played him in the first one. because nobody really knew how to play him, unless you were like a fucking vet. And everyone went, okay, yes, Doc, you'll take all the med packs and you'll heal us, and then we'll go from there, okay? And then nobody wanted to play like that because you didn't have game chat in the first one. So it just made Doc unfun to play.
Perfect from a fan favorite returning faction.
Nice.
The fire damage, as you saw, deals good damage over time to enemies. Pretty strong against xenomorphs, and we got a big...
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know anyone who actually liked fighting the pathogen. I think, honestly, everyone kind of just skipped the DLC, and the only reason you played the DLC was basically so you could get the DLC fucking content. And at that point, hey, don't even think about it. And so basically, I didn't know anyone who liked the pathogen. I found people who hated them.
Speaking of xenomorphs...
All right, we've got it. I'm gonna push down.
Here. Along with fire, we have cryo, electric, and I think I missed cryo there, but cryo, electric, piercing, flame, and morphic. Cryo, as you would expect, is really good at slowing enemies, and when it freezes them, gives you an opportunity for bonus damage when you shatter it. Electricity focuses primarily on slowing enemies.
Doors open, boys.
Doors open.
All right, doors open. Do it.
Get out of there.
Over here.
Whoa, it was me in acid.
So they really want to pick on the new guy, which is me.
Yeah. You have a health kit. You should probably use it right about now.
Yeah, so 4 on your keyboard right
Yeah, that's a good shout.
Yeah, hold that button down and get yourself back in action here.
There we go. That helped.
Wait, so why would I ever need the doc when I could just heal myself and get all my health back, and I don't need temporary health? Wait, okay, let me go back a little bit because I kind of zoned out.
Well, I'm getting low too.
Oh, I'm gonna throw down some help right here.
Okay, let's throw down the health.
Morphic from a fan favorite returning faction.
Nice.
Wait.
Good idea. Grab yourself a health pack. We got several damage types in Fireteam Elite 2. We have the fire damage type that Cross just went over there. We have electric, we have piercing, and we have 1 or 2 extra towards the end of the game called Morphic from a fan favorite returning faction.
Nice.
The fire damage, as you saw, deals good damage over time to enemies. Pretty strong against xenomorphs, and we got a big...
Okay, so we're gonna...
Doors open, boys.
So obviously we're just kind of in basically the onboarding portion of the mission here. I'm looking for...
Why is the doc so weak? Okay, I gotta go... Oh my god, why is it so loud? Okay, I'll comment later, but why is he so weak?
Forward to seeing how this ramps up and builds.
And ramp up it will.
Oh, what? Yeah.
Plan. So we have a lot of improvements to our AI and improvements to other systems that kind of allow our enemies to behave a little smarter than people will.
As he says that, literally. Okay, let's go to YouTube. I have to be very, very careful. Okay.
Is airbending too tricky for you?
Just so I don't get copyrighted, I probably okay.
And we have one or two extra towards the end of the game called Morphic from a
okay.
van.
Trying to amp up.
Oh my god, again? I literally skipped like a minute back. Or 7 minutes forward. Oh my god. Seriously. Is it that important? Like, is it really that important to show me a commercial 7 minutes into a already video I was watching? Okay.
Really great Alien game, which that's the job, right? That's what you're trying to do. So where do you go for the sequel? What do you want to do on the combat design side?
So on the combat design side, we want to lean in to the things that really feel alien. So one of the big things in the Alien franchise is that the xenomorphs are intelligent, right? These are not just your run-of-the-mill kind of dummy enemies. They are smart. They will plan. So we have a lot of improvements to our AI and improvements to other systems that kind of allow our enemies to behave a little smarter than people will remember from the first game. And when it comes to kind of building these encounters, we really like to kind of play with the player's emotions. So like creating tension, creating, messing with your attention and really surprising.
Like with a Xeno right at the door when it opens?
Could not have happened at a more perfect time. But exactly that. As you go through this, you're going to feel that aliens feel throughout the encounters, and that's something we really focused on throughout the game and the development.
Comms reset.
We're back in business.
Chris, talk to me about the structure of this game. So as people jump in, I mean, they're familiar with the first one, but what kind of campaign are we looking at and how is it structured?
So there's a little more emphasis on story as far as this campaign goes, and so there's an evil scientist. Of course, it's an Alien franchise game, and you've been called here, and you'll notice the mission here is to turn on the comms, which you just did, but that's so we can find Ko, who's returning from the first game, and then as we find Ko, we'll start to unlock or at least start getting hints of what the mystery is about this location in space and this planet, and so Ko will kick off that storyline, and then there's a lot. Nick, it sure is hard to see through this smoke and fog.
Oh, I got rocked.
Yeah, it's a little hard to see through the smoke and fog, but it helps accentuate the brand feel.
Yeah, for sure.
Really trying to make it feel like an Alien game. I think that's one of those things that we didn't quite hit on the first one. Just trying to make sure that we got a little better.
Okay, so it just swaps between them. I want to see if I could find. My question is I want to see Tactician. That's what I want to see. And I want to see.
Humanity is dying. To save it, you will.
Seriously, fuck off with these commercials. Okay.
Absolutely.
That's right. We're Marines. We were bred for this, right?
That's right.
With planets that bullshit now. Someone using them for more.
Okay, I'm skipping ahead because I really want to fucking see the Tactician, and I don't know why.
It's basically a life system, but we adjusted it this time to be like 3 strikes you're out, right? So 4 red bars and it's game over. And I don't need this health. You guys want pick up these healths?
Oh, we got 3.
Brian, 4 red bars.
There's some real.
Is
Couldn't have been me. It'd be your first time with AF.
You're ready.
Oh, that's a drone.
I think the best benefit for me personally.
Okay.
Oh, out of ammo on that gun.
I'm really.
Amazon Music
Oh my.
now includes audiobooks.
You like shrimp?
Hi. Do you like shrimp?
Don't hit that button yet.
I watched that commercial way too many times.
That right there.
Okay.
Like to do the.
It's a good thing friendly fire's not on, Jarek. I'm heating up your.
Okay, there it would be Swiss cheese, but you know.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we're heating up that backpack. Something fierce.
Interesting.
Oh, up top ceiling, I got him.
Okay,
Nice,
looks like a
thank
regular turret. I want to see. I want to see the tactician.
I'm just gonna. Kill it with fire. Kill it with flame. All right, good thing they're here. We got more incoming.
Raptors here, we're coming.
Taking us back to the
Starts the route, John.
Oh,
All right, there it is. The first section of the first mission, Aliens Fireteam Elite 2. We'll have so much more on this all month long in the month of May here on
Why am I shooting these aliens? I should be allowed to negotiate with them. 5 out of 10. Not IGN, you don't have Ryan covering another Alien franchise game. Don't let Ryan review this game. Too many aliens. 6 out of 10. Okay, maybe they're clowning the guy that's playing it. I don't know. I don't pay attention to IGN that much. Who let Ryan McAfee near an alien game again? Okay, there's a lot of people complaining about Ryan McAfee. I don't know. I feel like the dad who's just listening to their kids go skibbity ribbity pop on Riz, and you're just like, what the hell did you say, son? Did you just have a stroke? I'm generally curious, do IGN and staff that actually play video games outside of doing this sort of thing? My god, not this guy again. Can you please make the pulse rifle and smart gun sound like they do in the movies? They sound pretty weak. Yeah, I could agree with that. Game looks great, but what the fuck is... Okay, enough with the Ryan. I love the first one. Really excited for this. Okay. Who was the genius who thought Marines should use melee weapons against creatures who spray acid when injured? Yeah, that is a good point. It seems like the pulse rifle sounds have been changed. The original is iconic. Yeah, we haven't forgotten that 5.9 right. I hope we choose. Even the fire detector is angry at Ryan. Please get Ryan out of here. Oh, these are old. These are like months old. Dude can't escape the game journalist skills with his gameplay. Ryan looks like he's trying to say sorry, my bad, for sneaking up behind you. Okay. Okay, so let's go back. I'm really trying my best not to just click on random things on my PC. Okay, already in the server. Okay. Why are they not showing off the other classes? Play on any weapons or gear customization, blah blah blah. Specialist fully customize a class that lets you play mix and match major. I mean, they did that in the first one. And I know I kind of forgot to say that. They did let you use like other stuff, but it was not like you could be like, ooh, I want to put assaults, stay on target on my class. You know. I'm seeing duelist, which, okay. Where's the other classes? I'm not seeing any other classes. Why is it only Marauder and like the duelist? Like, what's this? Oh, okay. Oh, we already saw that. Okay, so okay, let's see how much all this DLC cost. So we don't have an estimate. Okay, so we're on the store page. Does have controller support, which is pretty solid. That's good. Single player co-op, streaming, online co-op. Really? No crossplay? That fucking sucks. No crossplay. Okay, we're gonna add that to my wish list. I think that's everything for the news. I don't really think, you know, I don't really think I could add any more. So subscribe, and thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. And it seems like being a collaborator for these type of games is pretty oof. That's kind of crazy. I only had 435 hours on Helldivers. I thought I had way more than that, which kind of shows kind of how bad Helldivers 2 is, to be fair, because I have like everything done and I haven't even reached 500 hours. Like the only things I don't have done are like most of the battle passes, which like I'm not gonna spend more money on the battle passes. The only one I kind of really want is the mech one. But I will catch you guys another time, and subscribe, and I'll see you later. And just remember, you're loved, you're amazing, and someone out there is gonna give you a nice warm kiss and a hug and some marshmallows. So good night, and